Hey everyone, sorry it took so long to get back to this video that I promised on how to build your own little hydroponic system for way under $50. In fact, under, I'd say $35. So what we have here, and pardon me, but the holes were already drilled, is we bought, over at Walmart, we bought one of these containers. You will use less water, which means wasting more, not wasting, but spending less on nutrients for your plants if you use a shorter bin. So you see this right here, and it is a 10-gallon one, which I think is pretty good. Okay, and then you have your lid. Now this is a lot of holes. Like if you're going to be growing things to completion, or anything beyond like salad greens and stuff, I wouldn't do this many holes. But for my purposes, I don't grow things to completion. What I do is I grow them to start them faster, and then I transfer them into pots, or the guinea pigs eat them. Because we have lots of guinea pigs. I'll have to do a follow-up video for that. One of them happens to be Milky, and one of them happens to be Butters. Hey, Milk and Butters, natives. Anyway, so to get these perfect little holes right here, it is much easier to get this special thing for your drill. And, hands up girls, if you love power tools like me. I was single for a long time, and all girls should know how to work their own power tools. Anyway, so this one happens to be a 3-inch drill saw. It's best to work on a solid surface, or you crack your plastics and whatnot. My husband did do this one for me because yesterday was a crazy day. So then it works great because you get your perfect little circles. So you have your 3-inch net cups will fit perfectly in there, like this, like that. Okay, so, and then I like the ones with a wider lip, if you could see that. Let's see, right there, Calumet. But what you can do then is just write down what you have instead of having to use plant tags. I use some plant tags because I reuse everything until it falls apart, y'all. It's the only way to save money, because that's what it is all about, is saving money where you can. So you drill your holes, you get your net cups. All this can be ordered on Amazon. You could get 50 of these for about $6. This costs $20. And then I have an aquarium pump that we bought at Walmart. I think this one, it's for 20 gallons, but you could get a 10 to 20 gallon air filter. And it was a little cheaper than Amazon, but you could totally Amazon it to yourself, and they are under $10. I can't remember. It was very inexpensive. And it comes with tubing, so you don't have to get tubing, and it is important to use these so in case you don't mess up, the water doesn't go in here, blow your unit, blow your fuses, which I have been known to do. Thank goodness my beautiful oldest child son is an electrician and can help me. So, and this is important. I don't know where my other air stone is, but you could use any kind of air stones you want. But these are my favorite. I got a 4-pack from Amazon for $4. So there you go. Like, you can figure $1 an air stone. So we're still keeping it under cost. And they come with little suction cups, you see. And then you put them at the bottom of your unit, okay? So I like to do that before I fill it with water. And you don't want to fill it, quite all the way up. I like to fill mine to right below here. I'll put the lid on because you only want your net cups filled to that bottom part, maybe ½ an inch or so, and refill it as water as needed and everything. So then you put that in there. You put it down, and then you want to use your nutrients. I am doing a test. I will always do tests, and you guys guys can follow along with me, save yourselves some money and hassle, and I'll always try. And no, nobody knows me, so it's not paid sponsorships, but right now I use a mixture of Blue Planet and Fox Farm. So I set up my other machine, which I'll turn around and show you real quick. But last night, I have 4 going right now, but I set up my other one last night with Fox Farm products, and Blue Planet Organics is what I've been using. So Fox Farm is rather pricey, but they have a stellar reputation, and so we're going to try that. So if you use silicone, not silicone, silicone helps improve plant structure. It is a naturally occurring thing in the plants. It makes your stems stronger, your leaves stronger. It's supposed to help against insect and fungus and anything that can hurt the plant. Caterpillars still love their milkweed, because let me tell you, I can't keep it in the garden. That's why I have to cover everything so I can fill my milkweeds. But you put it in your containers before you put anything else in, and then you want to make sure you put in your nutrients, or your water, excuse me, and then you want to put in your nutrients, stirring in between each. You never want to hurry up a process. Trust me, I've done it, and mix them in like one measuring thing and then pour them all in. No, they have to be done each individually. So we'll go over those later, because that is like a whole crazy teaching process, and it's complicated, and I read up so much to even understand it. And trust me, don't go the chemical route, because if you don't know what you're doing and you do it even a little bit wrong, you'll burn up your plants or something, and that's what I did. Organics is so forgiving, and you're getting good things, because with organics you're not going to burn up your plants. You can look at your plants and just tell if you need a little bit more. Look at your leaves and look at your roots. And one day we'll do a cheat sheet of how to tell what your plants need on the basic level of nutrients. And so there are individual things that you could do in hydroponics, but out in the garden is great, and they're cheap. Cheap. Organics are cheap. They're not always the fastest, but they're cheap. The fertilizer I make, though, contains everything, and it's 4 ingredients, but I don't really make it. I mean, I do make it, but anyway, it is Mother Nature. So you want to go ahead and put in your air stones and plug it in, and then you're going to do your nutrients, okay? And another important thing you want to use, if you're using, if possible, you want to use reverse osmosis. In the minimal, you want to use a good water filter that takes out chlorine, or you want to prepare all your water 24 hours ahead of time to remove the chlorine. I have a cheap filter on my garden hose that removes chlorine, and hold on.